What's the greatest compliment you've ever received? Whatever word you just thought of, kind, brilliant, beautiful, strong, I want to challenge that because I think the greatest compliment anyone can give you cannot actually be spoken. And once I explain why, you'll never hear I love you the same way again. Every word divides. That is not a poetic observation. That's the structural, I'm having a hard time saying that word today. That's the that's the structural function of language. A word only carries meaning because of what it excludes. Brave means something because it isn't cowardice. It isn't timid. It isn't indifferent. To name something is to draw a border around it. So when someone calls you kind, they've drawn a border. They've said inside this border, yes. Outside it, I haven't said. They haven't said brave. They haven't said brilliant. They haven't said the way you look when you're genuinely present with someone, or the thing that happens in a room when you walk in, or the particular quality of how you hold space for people falling apart. They've said one word, one pixel of something infinite. Think about it this way. To fully compliment someone with language, you'd have to say every word that they are. Brave, honest, warm, electric, grounded, precise, tender, fierce. And you'd have to keep going through every word that captures something true about them until the only words left unsaid are the ones that genuinely don't apply. You would be talking forever. And even then, the words would be pointing at something they couldn't contain. Because the person isn't a list of attributes. The person is the undivided thing that all those words are trying to describe. Language can circle it. Language cannot hold it. So what actually communicates the whole person? Silence. But not empty silence, presence. The moment when you're with someone and there's nothing to perform, nothing to explain, nothing to fill. And in that silence, what's communicated is, I see you. Not the parts of you I have words for, all of you. That's the compliment that lands beneath and before thought, the one that doesn't create a border. It says everything by saying nothing. This is why the deepest moments in relationships are so often wordless. Not because words aren't beautiful, they are, but because the moments that actually change you, the moments you carry for years, often didn't have a lot of language in them. A look, a hand on your shoulder, someone staying in the room. Presence is the only medium that doesn't divide. And presence is the only thing that can hold another person whole. The greatest compliment I can give you isn't a word. It's being so fully here with you that nothing needs to be said. Once you understand that language is division, that every word draws a border, you realize that the highest form of recognition is the one that refuses to divide. Silence isn't the absence of a compliment. It's the only one big enough to hold the whole person.